Hey, what's up everybody? This is Ron on 11970, and as always, I thank you guys for watching my video. I'm going to make this one relatively quick. Um, Basically, you can tell by the title of this video, what is the best thing to invest in at this point as far as protection of your wealth, either gold or silver. The first thing I'm going to say is you can't go wrong with either one. You also can't go wrong with platinum and palladium, and even to a smaller extent, copper and nickel. I mean, especially if you can't afford the more precious metals, it's always better to have even the base metals like copper and nickel than to have paper currency when the collapse happens. And it's just a matter of when, not if. Unless this is a different time in recorded history as far as our financial, being screwed is concerned. So you can't go wrong with gold or silver. And it basically boils down to what you can afford, because obviously silver is going to be cheaper than gold. You're going to have copper is going to be cheaper than silver. But this is what I would recommend if you've gotten to the point where you do have the finances and you already have a variety of different metals. The one way that I am changing right now is I'm starting to go towards more gold at this point. I've stacked, as far as I'm concerned, enough silver. I mean, I don't have thousands of ounces or anything, don't get me wrong, but I have enough to feel comfortable with it. The reason that I feel that gold is going to be the best way to go in the long run is the fact that you need less of it to have as far as value is concerned. So as far as if you have to move from location to location, it's a lot easier to move 10 ounces of gold than 500 ounces of silver. So as far as that's concerned, I feel at this point, if you had the choice of the two, and like I said, it's a matter of affording it. If you can't afford it, then this is irrelevant. I feel gold might be the better way to go, especially when you see that banks and countries are starting to repatriate their countries with gold. So, like I said, there's nothing wrong with silver. I still stack silver. You can't go wrong with it, and especially if you can't afford gold, silver is a great way to go. Either one is going to help you, but I feel as far as the amount of gold that you need for the value it has, you need a lot less of it to get more value, so it's just easier to move around in case you need to either hide it or relocate it. Because if you had the choice between 10 ounces of gold and 2,000 ounces of silver, the gold is going to be easier to move. Now, I know people are talking about gold confiscation and things like that. First of all, they have to have it. They have to find it. They have to know you still have it, because even people that buy gold, they tend to give it away as gifts. They sell it. It could get stolen. So just because you bought something does not guarantee you still have it. I mean, how many things in your lifetime have you purchased and gave away, thrown away, lost, got stolen, whatever? So for them to be able to go from house to house to try and find it, well, let's put it this way. It'll be easier to hide 10 ounces of gold than it would be a couple of thousand ounces of silver. So, like I said, you can't go wrong either way. If you have the ability to afford gold, it might be the best way to go. If you're just starting out, you still have plenty of time. Like I said, silver is an excellent way to go, especially if you can't afford gold. And also, when it comes to copper, for example, don't waste your money on copper bars and copper rounds. You can get pennies that are from mid-1982 down that are still filled with copper, and you could get those basically in your change. And any nickel, any year, has not only the nickel in it, but it also has copper in it. And you might want to check your nickels, because in World War II, there were certain nickels that were 35%. It's either 35 or 30% silver. So you might want to check that. Most people don't know that. So you could end up with a couple of silver nickels that you got in your change, didn't even know about it. And again, you could get those things for free. So you can even go to your banks, give them a couple of fiat dollars, ask them for rolls of pennies, or better yet, rolls of nickels, so you don't have to go searching for them, and you've gotten free metals. Good way to go. All right, guys, so I'm going to keep this short. Let me know what you think. Like I said, I'm not becoming a silver hater, so don't, all my silver bugs, don't go crazy. I'm not all of a sudden saying silver is trash or anything like that, because it's not. I'm just saying at this point in my situation, I think silver is great, but gold is going to be a lot easier to move and relocate. So you're going to get more value in a smaller amount of space. And if there is any kind of collapse or economy problems, you don't want to have a wheelbarrow worth of stuff that says, hey, look what I got, come take it. So keep that in mind. All right, guys, hope that helps a little bit. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. You can leave a comment, of course, and if you appreciate it, give it a thumbs up, and have a great day. Peace.